What is going on, guys? Welcome back to FS25. As you guys can see, we have a semi-truck full of logs parked in the driveway. And now you're probably asking, why in the world is there a giant semi-truck parked in your driveway? Well, that's because yesterday I got a call from one of my buddies, and we did some contracts for him. And this contract is the last one that we have to do. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it done yesterday because the sawmill closed. We were running a little bit late, is what it is. We're here today, and we haven't collected any of it just yet either. So we are going to do that right now. Drop this semi-truck off, start this thing up, and then we might do a little bit of cultivating contracts today. I'm not sure. We will have to wait and see. Luckily, the sawmill is not that far away, which is really nice. Open up the gate, and we did talk to the wife, and it's possible that we could be buying field 40, which would be this field right here to our left. That field directly there to our left. That's the field that we could end up buying. Not sure if it's gonna happen or not, though. I hope we are able to get that field, as well as the two fields that we normally mow. That would be nice, because I'll probably offer the guy like 120 grand for both of them, most likely. And we will see what happens. Hopefully your guys' Wednesday is going good. Mine is going all right. Leaving for the NASCAR Cup Series Championship in Phoenix tomorrow, if you're watching this video when it comes out on Wednesday. So that should be fun. Thankfully that car's not turning over here. It's nice. So we will get a little bit of money for this as well, which is quite nice. So what we're gonna do is we are going to sell that. We get $39, and now, so we have $861,246, and we're gonna come over here, and we are going to accept all of the contracts here, because these are all wood transport contracts. And now we have $899,064. So that is how much money we made from doing these contracts. Really nice. And now it is time to take this beautiful semi-truck back to the sawmill and go back to the farm. The sawmill is right over here, which is amazing. You guys can see where we parked our truck, and I have a feeling we're going to be back here a few more times, and I think they normally park this over there, so we are going to have to make a loop. We can't make a loop, so we are just going to have to back this thing up, which that is no big deal for us. When I picked it up, it was parked back over here in this little corner over here. It's where it was. I think they normally come in that like dirt road over there and park it back in this area. If I was them, I would probably buy this field over here, or a little portion of it, so I could build like a shop for this. I also know that they don't pull this in like this. They go in through the other way, which we are actually going to do that, because that'll be way easier now that we've kind of got this thing turned around a little bit. I should have came in through it that way to begin with, but it's okay. I'm just parking it right back where I got it from, and that was right here. This is a really nice Kenworth as well. That's another thing. This thing is a really nice truck. Really nice. So we might be buying one of these things in the near future. I don't know, because I really enjoyed driving that thing for like the past like day and a half. Back in the old Chevy. This thing is absolutely amazing. So when we get back to the farm, we might do some cultivating jobs. Not 100% sure just yet, but it's just a short little drive back to the farm. So see you guys when we get back. Rolling back up to the farm, and I'm not sure if we are actually going to do anything worth you know, cultivating anything or anything like that. We might not. I think the main thing is we, you know, kind of gotta wait until it stops, you know, snowing. That's another thing as well that we kind of gotta do is yeah, we have the snow animation, but it's not actually snowing, so this is, it's just, the easiest way to explain it is technically it's snowing, but it's just acting as rain, because we do not have snow turned on, because I don't like dealing with it. Even though I do know over time it will just like completely disappear, but I just don't feel like dealing with it. So looking at the contracts, there is a couple that we can do. Not sure which ones we are going to do. There's also a harvesting job. I think it's this one that is corn that we might do. I don't know. Another thing that we could do is we could get a plow and start plowing, which I think we might do that in a couple of months, is get a plow. Oh, would you look at that? There's more wood transport jobs. It's like they all go to that sawmill. That's the other thing too. It's like majority of them are going to that sawmill right there. The paper, well, not the paper. They're going to the paper. They're all going to the paper factory. So kind of makes sense. And another thing that would be kind of funny and nice is if we could just get like a giant thing of logs, like a giant trailer that we could just hook multiple trailers to just get all of these things done in one shot. That would be quite funny. So I'm sure in a couple days I will get a phone call from our boy to asking us if we could help him out and do some more wood transport. There's always wood transport every single day. There's always wood transport jobs. We might get into that down the line. I don't know. It would be nice if we could just buy like a trailer and turn it into a log trailer. I think that's what we would do it for now, instead of having like the whole semi setup, which I know we could use for that, but he also does take a little bit out of money for that, because, you know, he's got to pay for it and everything. So I think we're gonna see what cultivating jobs we got, and what we can do. We're probably gonna call Walter and Katie and see what they want and if they want these things done today. Well, just got off the phone with Walter and Katie. Said that they would love to have both of their fields cultivated today. I said no problem. So that is more stuff going on, and next episode we will probably cultivate our fields as well. That's probably what we're going to end up doing, is cultivating our fields, because it'd just be nice to get them cultivated and done and all that, you know. It would just probably be quite nice to get everything done and over with. So luckily Walter's field is actually right down the road, which is nice. I think we've harvested this field before. I could be wrong, but I think we've harvested it before. So I know to you guys it probably seems like this cultivating thing and doing all these contracts is getting quite repetitive, and I will agree that it is, and I think a way that we can kind of solve that issue is do all of like the wood transport and kind of basically do all of the contracts in live streams, but I don't know, because sometimes I just think, yeah, we can do it in a live stream, and other times it's like, yeah, but not all of you want to sit through like an hour and a half live stream after. So we will see what happens. Field 23 is just up here over this hill at the very end of this road, so almost there. This field is not going to take us very long whatsoever. One, because it's completely square, and two, because this thing is, you know, it's not going to take us as long as it did before with the other plow, because this thing is like twice the size of the one that we rented. Not the one that we rented, but the one that we borrowed from the dealership. It's way smaller. Well, this one's like twice that size, so this is gonna get done very, very quickly. Almost 11:30 in the morning. We'll probably have this field done by like 2, so hopefully we can do that. And we are also going to do both of Walter's fields and the one that Katie has up as well. We're just going to do all 3 of them, because why the heck not? And then also did call the wife. She's going to drop off the Chevy at our fields, because most likely in the next episode we are going to cultivate our fields and get that stuff done soon. And just like that, we are done with Walter's field. Now what we gotta go and do Katie's field, and then we will come back and do Walter's second field. Let the cultivator finish folding. Luckily, Katie's field isn't that far away. That's why we're doing hers and then Walter's second, because they are all 3 kind of spread out just a little bit. So Katie's is closer right now, so that's the one we're going to next. Rolling up to Katie's field right over here to our left, and once again, this field is not going to take us very long whatsoever. It's not even 1 o'clock, so we actually got done with Walter's first field a lot quicker than expected, and this field probably not even going to take us an hour. I told you guys it was not going to take us very long to do this field. That took us like 30 minutes to do that field. That is absolutely insane. Walter's second field is a little ways away, so I will see you guys when we get to the third field, and the third and final field that we're going to cultivate today. Across the bridge we go, and the second field on our left is our third and final field that we are going to be harvesting today. I have to imagine that this field is kind of going to be like the last one, not going to take us very long whatsoever. I guess you could say we kind of got lucky today with the smaller fields. We only had one big field. We got kind of lucky with the smaller fields, I guess you could say. Just like that, this field is done, and that is absolutely amazing. And let's see how much money we are going to get from this. So right now we have $899,294 after some other things, and we will collect this stuff, and we now have $910,871. This is how much money we made in total of from the jobs contracts that we did today. Without further ado, that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends if you guys enjoyed. If you guys are interested in getting a gaming computer, please click link in the description below this video. Apex Gaming PCs, absolutely fantastic computers, and if you guys use code SQUAD, you guys can get 10% off of all products. Yes, you heard that correctly. 10% off of all products using code SQUAD. They got mice, keyboards, a lot of amazing stuff there. And if you guys use code TEXT10 TEXT10 at shopjgr.com, that's going to get you guys 10% off of all purchases excluding diecast and sheet metal. Again, that is code TEXT10 TEXT10 at shopjgr.com excluding diecast and sheet metal. If you guys want to purchase a hat and a diecast, do two separate orders. They will get to you at the exact same time. Again, that is code TEXT10 TEXT10 at shopjgr.com. Peace. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do more contracts today. I think that is what we're going to do, is have a little bit more. So I think when we get back to the farm, we might do some cultivating jobs.